In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Take this off, turn it upside down. We gotta get some juice out. I broke my tip. Okay, it helps. Oh, ciao. How are you doing? Hi, CEO the Leo. How are you? How's it going? Siobhan the Leo. Oh, I didn't have my glasses on. How are you doing? Listen, we're going to be doing a question of the day. We're going to answer it with the oracle card. So if anybody wants to participate in a question of the day, let's do this. Oh, I'm hot. I think it's going to be a hot day today. We haven't had hot days. Look at this. I'm already sweating. Oh, I'll cool down in a minute. Hi, Infinite. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, shit. Whenever I have someone new doing readings with me, which I'm really surprised that there are still new people out there for me. For people that just don't know, I will never disappear. Well, right now, I don't know where I'm going ever, but even if I do disappear, I always come back on YouTube in a day. But whenever there's new people out there, um, let me see, they don't seem to know me to know that I commit to all of my readings. I commit. So, your first job, since sometimes I get new people out there, is to text. Let me see if I have the banner for it. Text me that this is your first job. Text me at 213-458-7408. You pay, then you text me, and then I take it over from there. Okay? If you don't text me, it doesn't happen by magic, right? Because what happens is, let me explain. If you don't text me, I think you're not ready. I think something may have happened. I think you may have had to take a last minute trip. And I don't worry. The one thing you will always discover is I'm never going to be your problem. I will not worry. You pay, you text. If you don't text, I'm not worried. Now, you can contact me in a week and be like, Tracy, I paid a week ago. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, let's set up the appointment. So I want to be really clear. You pay, then you text, and I take it from there. All right. Now, if that pattern doesn't happen, you don't get your reading. It just doesn't happen because I've got other readings to do. So I'm booking myself out because it is what it is. But don't get mad and say, oh, you didn't text me. Well, it's not the way the pattern works, but it's okay if you're new because this only happens with new people, which is fine. Okay. But the good part is that I've never been known to be anything other than a good psychic. I've never cheated your monies. I value the money that you give to me. That's the interesting part. I don't have time to take your money. I am a psychic. I work with God. Now, not every psychic works with God. Some of them work with some other beings, and good luck to that. But I'm committed to working with God. Jesus is my ascending master. So I have committed to your trust. And you don't have to believe me. You can ask anybody. Be like, oh, yeah, never cheated me. All right. Hi, Millicent. Where have you been? The twist or twisting. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Aren't they just gorgeous? Thank you. Think pink. Yes. You're at work. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Oh, I love that. Doing swell. I love that, Siobhan. Hi, Noel. All right, guys. I finished with my speech. If anybody wants a one card reading, this is my give back. It's hump day. Let me know how you're doing. And this is my give back day, which is sporadic. It's not like once a week. But the Diddy trials are coming up, and that might keep me a little busy for a while. So at least I could give back right now, because once the Diddy trial comes up, then all the evil comes out, and it's going to be exhausting to monitor all the celebrities. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. So I just want to give back today because I may not be able to give back until the Diddy trials are over. So for everyone else who missed this, you can get your own personal reading at 213-458-7408. Now, this is a one-card spread. We will do it with the oracle cards, and you will let me know what your question is while I be right back. The purge of hip-hop going down. I'll be right back, guys. Let me put some music on. I'm not really sorry. I had a good evening last night. Oh, Magic Mermaid says, welcome everyone. Good health, everyone. She went to get her coffee. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. All right. No questions? No immediate concerns that the Oracle can answer? I'm like the Matrix. I'm the Oracle. All right. Let's see. I don't want to ask mine. Oh, no. Do you want to think it? You could think it. I don't need to know out loud what the question is. Let's see. Is my fiance going to be okay? Or will I wait? Is my fiance going to be okay, or will I find true love? Nope, that's not a good question. I'm not happy with that question, Infinite. I think I get it. You're asking. No, I'm not. I'm not deciphering that. There's two different questions there. Should I? Oh, should I? Oh, did you ask that before? That's a real concern. Did you ask that before? One oracle for you, Noel. I was going to just do one oracle, but I feel like you've asked that question before. So I wonder why that's a concern if you should go back home. Hi, Kiona. Good morning, Kiona. Oh, yes. You mentioned it in Jason's class. Interesting. Okay. One oracle and one tarot for you. I'm not going to do that with everyone, but Noel, he's got some concerns there. So I want to be able to help him figure it out. Maybe you should get a reading, Noel, because it seems like it's a big concern. And so I'm wondering, is the concern something that you're feeling? Is the concern something that you're feeling? For instance, Bethany Frankel is moving to Florida. And the question is, why is Bethany moving to Florida? Now, I've tapped into this metaphysically through the ether, and here's what I decided. I've decided that Bethany has powerful friends, and she also has powerful information. So, except for the things that the president is fucking up about with the tariffs, I really believe he's going to come after the blue states, particularly the ones that get a lot of money, and that would be California, and that would be New York. And I believe those two are going to get hit soon with some economic depreciations to the point where it caused Bethany to move because she knows something. And it was abrupt, which means the next thing that Trump does is attack the powerful blue states. So, you're in a blue state, aren't you? I've been thinking about Bethany since last night. It was on my mind again this morning. I did not know I was going to pull this card. I did not know I was going to do this today. Nor, of course, did I know that you were going to ask this particular question. But you are in a blue state, which gives me some concerns for you. If I go by this sudden mood by Bethany, instinctually, I would say follow her lead. That's what I would say instinctually. That something's going to go down in New York, and financially, New Yorkers are not safe. And I'm going to stick to that. And I won't remember where I said it. So please remind me where I said the blue states are going to get hit really hard, and they will. And they will. And the other thing is, Mayor Adams is not for New York. He hates y'all. Y'all want to throw him under the bus. So now he hates y'all. So that means it's like having a husband in your house that fucking hates you. You gonna get annihilated because he don't like you. He is gonna treat you badly. He is gonna call you out your face. He's gonna call you ugly. He's gonna call you insecure. He's gonna make an argument out of everything because he doesn't like you. That's Mayor Adams. Mayor Adams is gonna work with Trump to throw New York City under the bus. I promise you, New Yorkers. So, for those that can, which I know is a near impossibility to say that, but for those that can, consider moving from New York City. If New York City goes bad, let the mayor sink. All right. Saw that card. All right. All right. Noel, let's go back up to you, even though somebody asked a question before you, I think. Oh, no, you were the first one. You said, I don't want to ask mine. And then you wrote it. And then you said, should I move back? So your first card is friendships and union. Friendships and union. Your second card is the moon. Deception. So your first card is, listen carefully, read between the lines. All right, Noel? This is a time for coming together. Friendships and other connections are important right now. There is a strengthening in the bonds with others, your capacity to know who your people are. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, and encouraging people at this time. And it's important to enjoy the friendships and other connections you have. If you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you will be moving into a far more supportive and joyful space. Your angel guide is encouraging you to connect deeply with those you trust the most. Read between the lines. Ask yourself, how do you bring the whole of you into your relationships and friendships? Be present, listen, open up, laugh. I order you to laugh, smile, venture forth, and enjoy this time. The moon card says the light may not be bright, but it's a good time to honor your own intuition. Does anybody want to come on? Let me see some. Let me see something. How do I get the link for this? Oh my God. So annoying. Hold on a second. Noah, let me know if you want to come on. You don't have to put your camera on. Let me just get there. But you don't have to come on, anyone. And I think I'm starting to want you guys to come on. Don't be afraid of me. I'm not scary. Come in, said the spider to the fly. I was trying to avoid going into StreamYard because my phone is set on privacy settings through Google. I don't even use Google. I don't know how it happened. Google's been trying to get me for the longest time. They finally got in my phone. Fuck Google. Dumbass. They finally got in. Now I got to reset the damn thing to take Google out. Hate it. I just hate it. Copy. Why? Oh, Samara brought my book. Oh, somebody brought my book. Yay! Wait a minute. So excited. I'm looking at like a payment that came through and I'm like, what's that amount for? I'm so excited. Oh, this is what I really meant to do. I like that some people at the Met Gala didn't get the memo on Dannyism. All the blacks got the memo. Uh, Lupita, she didn't get the memo. Although she does look like she's wearing an African outfit.
First time ever, Chanel has appointed a black woman as a full scope ambassador. I know, shocking. Lupita Nyong'o officially joined Chanel as a full-time
But I
ambassador.
do love Lupita. Did I pronounce her name right? I love her. All right, I'm over it. But she didn't get the memo for the Met Gala. Okay, I'm over it. But I think she did have something African on, but that's not the point. It was Dannyism. Okay, I'm over it. I'm done. This is the link. It's in the comments if you want to come on, and you don't have to show your camera. I don't care. Just come on. Come into the feed if you want. Okay. So the moon, the light. Wait, did I do it? The Oh, Steven is real. Magic Mermaid. He's real. He used to be with one of my other peeps, if I'm not mistaken, Monica and Intuitive Shauna. He's been following me for years. He's real. The light may be bright, but it's a good time to honor your own intuition. So I kind of want to throw it back at you, Noel. Why do you keep asking this question? Why are you not trusting this question that you keep asking? I would hate to have you say, I knew it. We all have tamed and wild within us. Take time to reflect on how life cycles like the moon. Passes of time cannot be rushed. So ease up to follow the flow, but trust your gut hunches. So, Noel, do you want to come on just to tell me exactly what's happening? But you don't have to put your camera on. Oh, my hair feels like a rag doll. Does anybody know rag dolls? And they would have yarn hair, but it would be all soft and shit. That's how my hair feels. I love it. Once I washed it. And I didn't wash it for like 2 months. I don't know why. And you know what? It didn't smell. And you know why it didn't smell? Because of the rosemary oil. Let's stop for a commercial. Oh, I'm not in the right spot for my rosemary oil. Oh, yes, I am. Um, so get your rosemary oil right there. And when you use natural stuff on your body and on your hair, you do not smell. But you put that stuff that white folks say it's for preservatives and all, like, get out of here. That's the shit that makes you smell. And God knows, a lot of times what they're putting in is formaldehyde. Formaldehyde for the dead. Tell me they're not killing us without telling me they're not killing us. All right. The locks are living proof. I was just putting the oil in my hair. What? Oh, Noel, you're so welcome. Hi, Colton. Jaden chases me. Oh, Jaden must be getting ready for his podcast. Okay, hold on. Y'all asking all the. I must. Did I pull this as a joke? Hi, Marie. Hi, Harriet. Noel. Oh, thank you, Melissa. It is really kicking ass. This is, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. It's really kicking ass. Oh, Noel, he's trying to come on, but he's forgetting his password. What password? Oh, what password? Oh, to stream you? Oh, hi, Irie. How you doing? Oh, look at everybody showing up today. I love it. Listen, guys, there's a lot going on with me. And with that being said, oh, did I put it? Oh, let me just do it one more time. Did I put it in the feed? I'm going to wait for Noel to come on. So let me just throw my commercials. Love your hair. I know. It's from the hair oil. It's from the rosemary hair oil. Oh, you know what I decided? First of all, you guys don't know that I bless the oil. I never told y'all that. I literally bless the oils. But I think I'm going to add the Jabber's prayer to the oils. Here's Noel. I think I'm going to add the Jabber's prayer to the oil. Do you know the Jabber's prayer? Noel is trying to get on. I still don't see his face. So I'll wait a minute. Do you know the Jabber's prayer? Let's look at it right now. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, so that I may not cause pain. Now, this is one of my favorite prayers. And when I'm stirring the pot, this is one of many prayers that I say. I also say Psalm 23. I also say Psalm 121. Is Psalm 121 the Lord's Prayer? Because that's absolutely my favorite prayer. But I don't have my psalm in front of me. Okay. With all that being said, let me see if I can get Noel.
Can you hear me?
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm doing good.
Oh, good. So, what is going on, Noel?
Well,
Well,
there's many variables, and it's interesting that you started talking about Bethany and her moving to Florida because obviously a concern is the political state and what does happen to New York, and is it worth staying here and continuing to pay rent if I'm gonna end up leaving, you know?
right.
But then you also mentioned that friendship card, which is huge because I do have a community here that I very much want to remain a part of. So there's many variables at play. Um, and then going back to what you said about the blue states being attacked, my brother even said, I think being home is the safest place for all of us. And he thinks something crazy is going to happen. And he very well could be right. I mean, I think we all can see that there's nothing good in the atmosphere right now.
No.
So that's where I'm at, and um, oh, and then the last part is, my mother needs help with my father who has Alzheimer's and dementia.
Oh, you did
So
mention, didn't
yeah,
you?
so it's all of these things at play together.
Yeah. What's your gut feeling?
My gut feeling says your ass is going back home. But my gut feeling also says, don't. You can't come back to New York. Once you leave New York, you're done. You're never going to get back your 2 bedroom with the good rent, and it's kind of like it's over.
Mm,
And I told that to my mom, and she kind of like she agrees. It's like, yeah, no, you're not going to go back. But
mm,
she said, is that really a bad thing? You know,
that's mama talking. That's
I
mama.
I know. I mean,
Mama talking.
you know New York is not the same city. it used to be.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a hard decision, and maybe I'm just kind of like waiting and letting the universe kick me one way or another.
Yeah. So I think it's interesting that leaving New York is such a big fucking deal. Like, I find
Right.
that so interesting,
Right.
right? What I can tell you from my personal experience, I was shocked when I left New York and never came back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been 20 some odd years now, maybe over 20 years. No, 16. Oh, it's been exactly 20 years.
Wow.
When I left New York, and I didn't know that I wouldn't be back, I assumed that I would be back.
Mm.
But I only went back for two funerals, my mom and my dad's.
Okay.
Beyond that, the time went by so fast that I never recognized that I hadn't been back to New York in years.
Mm.
And I've only been back for three funerals. And then my ex-husband's brother passed, and I went back for that funeral. So that says a lot when my only interest is funerals. No, no, no. And then I went back for the Quiet on Set. They did that twice in New York. Thank God that wasn't for a funeral, but it was kind of for a funeral because we had to end the thought processes that kept us like trapped in a mental state, my son and I. So even that was a funeral, but it was like the dawning of a new day, right?
Right.
So I find that interesting that I never really moved back, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
And I also never noticed it.
Hmm. You don't
I
seem to miss it.
I was getting ready to say that. I never noticed the missing of New York, the longing of New York.
And you know what? All of my friends that have left don't miss it.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes. I think that one of my biggest fears is with New York. One of my biggest fears is people not noticing what's coming.
Hmm.
Like, and I do question, how could New York get financially ruined?
Right.
Right? Don't you
Because
question that?
New York and California should be the safest states. We have the most robust economies on our own
Let me
without the feds.
California makes bank.
Right.
Period. But I can't imagine that they make bank because of a lot of government funding.
Mm.
And I think he is going to say, well, the tariffs and this and that. And, now we can't give government funding to these states, right? Maybe the tariffs being so high was a joke to annihilate New York and California. Because also, what I think is, annihilate these people, and then they don't have any power for the next election.
Hmm. Yeah, that could definitely be a tactic.
Yep. Yep. And if you make people broke, mentally confused, which he's doing like with the federal people,
Mm-hmm.
mentally confused, put fear in them, ain't nobody going to be ready for the next election. He got 3 years to work on people.
Yeah,
That's why
that's
he's moving so fast in the first 4 months. He's
mm-hmm.
moving fast because the next thing he's going to move fast at is going to be like a whirlwind. The next thing's a whirlwind. And everybody's going to be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So here's what I would say to your question. There's deception there.
Mm-hmm.
There's deception. I want to even say, even to your friendships. I want to say, who's got, like, you won't know it, I think, until everybody's in it. But who's going to protect who when the shit hits the fan,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or is everyone going to be for themselves?
Hmm.
Whereas family is going to protect family.
Right.
Period. That's on a dime. They're going to protect family. You know,
Right.
your brother and your sister that you hate will still protect family. There's just something that'll come together in a crisis, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying you hate your brother. I'm saying
No.
in circumstances where that even shows up, you're still going to protect family.
Right.
There's
No, I get you.
so coordinated with the blood.
Right.
Um, but I'm afraid that this what's about to happen to New York is the worst movie we've ever seen in a lifetime.
Uh,
And I think to top it off, they have a way of, what is it that they do in Dubai when they make the weather change?
oh, the clouds. Oh God.
There's going to be clouding. And it's going to be weird. And I think
It's raining this week too.
testing, huh?
It's raining this week too.
Yeah, I think the that stuff that they're doing, they were testing, Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because hurricanes might be the easiest thing to manipulate without anybody catching on,
Mm.
right?
Right.
I don't think they meant for a category 6 to occur, which they never announced, but it still occurred, right? So I think things are happening unnaturally. And so
Right.
if Florida got hit, oh well, there's a byproduct of trying to figure things out because they're going to hit New York next. It's along the
Mm.
coastline.
Mm. Hmm. Oh, and one other, kind of funny thing we had joked about before, not in a funny way, but I laugh at it. But I also don't want to miss the free rent when the famine comes and nobody can pay. I mean, I don't know really what would
You don't
happen.
want to wait. What happened? You don't want to miss the free rent when nobody can
Uh-huh.
pay.
Right.
That's hilarious. That's
And I'm
hilarious.
I'm joking, but I'm not,
Yes. Right, 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 right. But if we get to that point in our lives where we are not paying rent, you have a bunch of crazy people.
Right.
If we get to that point, the streets aren't safe.
It's dangerous, right.
If they can't pay rent, they can't pay for bread either.
Right.
So you think you're going to walk around with bread and get to your apartment safely? You will
Right.
not. You will
That's
not.
true.
So I don't think anybody in your family is trying to scare you.
I don't either.
I think it's premonitions. And I think everyone is having the same premonitions.
Yeah.
To one degree or to 100th degree, I think everyone in your family is kind of saying, yeah, it's okay to come home.
Right.
Without making you panic. And to be
Right.
honest with you, this is probably the first time I'm making New Yorkers panic. But I don't like the way Bethany is leaving.
Mm.
And she has powerful, powerful friends. It bothers me.
Right. She would know.
She would know.
Hmm.
And it kind of reminds me of 9/11. And 9/11 came up recently. And it's not the season for 9/11. But,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube talks to me and 9/11 came up. And I said, why 9/11? And the thing that's important about 9/11 is who left days before.
Mm.
Powerful Middle Eastern rich people
Mm.
left days before 9/11. They were not on a plane the day of.
They knew.
They knew. They absolutely knew. Now remember, see, nobody remembers the history, but to stay out of it in terms of like having a war between the Middle East and America, they paid off Giuliani with a $10 million check.
Mm-hmm.
And he opened up his law firm with that check. That check was for the city because it was an apology check.
Right.
Because those rich daughters and sons got the fuck out of New York City. Now, with that being said, 9/11 came up recently. And I'm like, why 9/11? Now, did Spirit know that I was going to do this today? Yes, Spirit knew. I didn't know. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what can I do? What can I do? And then I thought, you know what? The easiest thing when I have not enough to talk about is just to give back in a reading. Noel, I think it's odd that Bethany left. I think it's odd that they brought up 9/11. There's not going to be another 9/11 event. This event is going to be economic.
Right.
All right. If it's not economic, it's going to be a hurricane.
I'd rather economic, to be honest. We don't do well with the hurricanes.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. These people have been planning this for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
So we keep talking about the 1%. The 1% causes the hurricanes.
Right.
So, do you want my answer?
I know what your answer is, Tracy.
What is it?
Get ready.
Find your way out of New York.
Yeah.
Find the peace.
Yeah.
Tell the apartment how much you loved it, how much it took care of you. Tell the streets of New York, I'm going to miss you. Have coffee and sit outside and be like, yeah, I'm going to miss this. But what you might be missing is something that's going to disappear anyway.
Right. Oh, Lord. America, America.
You're in trouble, girl. You're in trouble. America's in trouble.
We really are.
And I spoke with a gentleman, economic shakedown. Yes. Who left New York? Melissa? Who left
Oh,
New
she
York?
commented that when we were talking about 9/11 and some of the
Yes.
people.
Oh, yes, they left New York. See, Melissa knows because she's a native New Yorker. We got the information. Not everybody got the information. We got it. Them motherfuckers left. And then over the years, you start to hear Giuliani started his law firm with what check that belonged to the city?
It
And
is
then
kind of already gone, Magical Mermaid.
it's already gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
I like Maryland. I do. It's pretty. We can grow a garden in the backyard for the famine.
I mean, it's new living and it's okay. I think I said, Noel, I don't know when I said it, but I think I said families are going to start moving in together again.
Right. You did say that.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you for remembering. Yeah. And there's got to be that new family thing. Like everybody moved away from each other, which is what the system wanted out of you. They wanted you to struggle. They didn't want grandma around.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because grandma be like, leave them damn babies with me. Y'all go do what you got to do.
Right.
We going to go shopping for the household, right? Ma, you
Grandma
need...
takes away the manufactured stress.
Takes away the manufactured. Grandma does, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, I'm not saying everyone's going to have a great grandma. but you still could find your way with siblings that you love. There's just a
Mhm.
way, cousins that you love. There's a way to do this.
Right.
And there's a way to take care of one another. And it's a way to hold each other down. And I think that's the new family,
Hmm.
returning back to the original family.
Right.
So you've been warned, everyone. Not you, Noel, because
What?
you.
No, I know. I was gonna say this. The question actually turned out to be a good um, awakening for many people
Yes.
because we're all going through this. I don't care where you are. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to reevaluate.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Tracy.
You're welcome. This made me feel so good. I wish you guys knew how much helping you all just fills my soul, right? I mean, I wish you guys knew that. When I get off from a good reading, I'm like this. You worked it, God. You worked it.
You worked it, Miss Tracy.
I listen. I listen to the highest authorities that are inside of me. They're a little cuckoo crazy sometimes, but they're good people.
Yes, Kenneth, you're right. And my parents live like outside DC in the suburbs, so I grew up there my whole life.
All right, so do what you got to do. Let me know what the steps are, and
I will.
I don't think there's a rush. By the way, I'm
That's
not.
how I feel. I'm kind of gonna like clean up and semi pack over the summer. I have a big show in August, so I don't want to go before then. Um,
Where's your show?
it is in, where am I going? Oh, Detroit.
Detroit. Okay, is Detroit near Atlanta?
No,
Oh, I want to see one of your shows. I got to figure out how to get to you somehow.
it's in Philadelphia next year.
Philly. That's
The
might be
East
close.
Coast. Yeah.
That might be closer to St. Croix, Philly. All right, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I want to see one of your shows.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Detroit, Michigan. It's in Michigan.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. When
So
is it?
it's up
August
there
what?
first.
Oh, August. Okay. August 1st, I'll be in Atlanta. I'm there till the 19th.
Okay. Oh, okay.
But August 1st? All right. Detroit is close to Toronto. Got it. Michigan. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, you could do a Canada trip for that one, but you'll be in Atlanta. So,
Yeah. Unless there's enough money for me to grab Ezra and take a plane trip
hmm,
for 2 days.
Detroit is supposed to be a fun city. I'm excited to go.
Oh, I've been to Detroit.
Okay. I
I
have
think
not.
I think it's a beautiful city. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll discuss it. If there's money, then I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Bye, Noel.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. And for anyone else who wants a reading with me, that was just a sample, right? 213-458-7408. Now, I didn't get to all the comments. Let me go back up. Oh, I already wrote it. Sorry. My finance money. You always do that. Infinite. Is my finance going to be okay? If my finances are going to be okay. Let's take a look. Infinite. Oh, I'm going to take this because it fell out. I'm going to take this. And because it fell out, sometimes what falls out is spirit. Now, remember, everyone, this is sample so you guys can see how well I do readings. It's just a sample, but don't be afraid to get a reading with me. Not that I think you're afraid, but I'm just saying the sample is to show you all. All right, Infinite. Your card is intuition and downloads. It's funny how these cards are not quite answering y'all's questions today. The Knight of Wands says, prepare to act. Something needs you to be fully engaged. Passion is a good leader if you rein in anger. That's interesting. Pay attention to things that require a lot of energy. Events are in your favor. Enthusiasm can carry you far into this endeavor. That's the Knight of Wands. All right. Intuition. Where's the book? Oh, here it is. Intuition and downloads. Let's see if I can get the answer for you. Are you hearing high-pitched noises? Are you seeing lights flicker? Lights flickering is Archangel Michael. Are you having senses that beings are visiting you while you sleep? These are all signs of downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you are having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is assuring you that they are indeed correct. Good or bad, they're correct, Infinite. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel. The human senses, your intuition is becoming stronger, and you know that. And you are touched with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. So, is my finances going to be okay? I didn't quite get the answer that I wanted. So I'm going to go with the part where it says, passion is a good leader if you rein in anger. First of all, I love that statement. I did not know that if you rein in anger, you create passion. I love knowing that. Pay attention to things that require a lot of energy. The one thing I can tell you, Infinite, is that finances require a lot of energy. Saving your finances require a lot of energy. So I got this today. Hold on. Hopefully I saved it. Because oh, please, 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 please let me have saved it. Damn. Every time I think I've saved something, I didn't. Oh my God. How could I not save it? Oh my God. It was what she said and how she said it that was apropos. Oh, I think I sent it to everyone on IG. Let me find out. I think I did. Here it is. Here it is. Let me go get my speaker. I need a better speaker. Here it is. I found it. So listen up. Power on. Healing. Connected. I found it. So listen up.
Luxury luxury energy isn't Chanel bags. It's ruthless boundaries and a bank account. You think luxury is designer bags and airport selfies? That's not luxury. That's just a costume. Real luxury is how unavailable you are to chaos. Real luxury is having so much discipline, so much power, so much internal order that you don't need to flex because your life is the flex. Chanel bags without boundaries is poverty. A closet full of labels and a calendar full of low vibe people is not wealth. That's insecurity, wrapped in aesthetics. Luxury is saying no without explaining yourself. Luxury is waking up knowing you can pay for anything because you've built something that no one can take away from you. So stop chasing the look of luxury and start building a life that makes you unshakable. Luxury isn't what you wear, it's who you refuse to tolerate. Luxury.
This covered a multiple of things, by the way, but I was able to download it. So let me play it actually so you could see the seriousness of how she was speaking.
Energy isn't Chanel bags. It's ruthless boundaries and a bank account. You think luxury is designer bags and airport selfies? That's not luxury, that's just a costume. Real luxury is how unavailable you are to chaos. Real luxury is having so much discipline, so much power, so much internal order that you don't need to flex because your life is the flex. Chanel bags without boundaries is poverty. A closet full of labels and a calendar full of low vibe people is not wealth. That's insecurity, wrapped in aesthetics. Luxury is saying no without explaining yourself. Luxury is waking up knowing you can pay for anything because you've built something that no one can take away from you. So stop chasing the look of luxury and start building a life that makes you unshakable. Luxury isn't what you wear, it's who you refuse to tolerate.
Now, why did I play that with your question, Infinite? I played it because prepare to act. Something needs you to be fully engaged. So you're asking about your finances when I believe at this point, I would need you to know that you are on your way to harnessing your finances, right? So if there's some insecurity going on with your finances, then I feel like you need to take some extra steps. And at the very least, I have learned that having money in the bank and seeing it every day and putting more in every day actually provides me with the security that I need. I actually don't buy clothes anymore. I gave away a whole host of clothes to this young lady that started a job, but she didn't have clothes. And I was like, okay, come raid my closet. And I didn't judge what she took. I found that interesting that I didn't say, you can't have this, you can't. I only took back one dress because it was a sundress and nobody can have my sundresses. It wasn't supposed to be in a group. I love my sundresses. But other than that, the sundresses I brought a year ago and I didn't wear them. And when the young lady took what she needed, I then decided to wear what was left. And again, I began to realize that there was just too much clothes anyway. And I still have a closet full of clothes, but now I'm just wearing the clothes differently now. So with this question, I feel like there's not a magic wand, right? It's not the lottery, sweetie. And it's not a magic wand. It is the organic discipline that we know we should have. We don't always exercise it. You know, it's the $20. I'm not saying accusing you of this. Remember, when I'm talking to the world. You're part of the tool for others to listen up. But it's the Uber Eats. It's the $20, oh, it's just $20 today, but then it turns out to be $20 2 days from now. So now we spent $40 and we're still not like shopping, right? Or this is what I do. I don't like to go shopping. So I figured if I spent $15 a day on a meal, that is like going shopping. But I don't do both. So if I shop and keep money in the house and keep food in the house, I'm cooking. But it'll come out to the same amount. I don't think I need shoes anymore. I don't think I need clothes anymore. I mean, things have to really fall apart. I want you to consider that acting on what your resources are and making sure that you are putting things away will make your finances be okay. There's no lottery here. There's no quick money, fast money. I think it is what it is. You have a job, you have your expenses, da da da. Look at your expenses. Look at your apps that you're paying for. Do you really need it? Start taking those things away. You know, I was paying for something $7.99 every 2 weeks, and I didn't notice it until it bankrupted my account, and they charged me $35. Like, what am I paying $35 for? And then I realized I forgot an app that was charging me every 2 weeks. I wasn't using the app. My dumbness. Am I answering your question? Did you want to come on? Because you can use the same link. Do you want to come on? You can use the same link, sweetie. And you don't have to get on camera. Okay, got to start. Oh, you're at work. Oh, God, got you. Are you understanding what I'm saying then? Noel says, sell your Chanel. I don't know if Chanel's are going to be valuable anymore once the Chinaman said they ain't. How are we going to sell them damn Chanel's now? China makes it for less than $25. Oh, the lights in your house flicker all the time? That's angels. And ears ringing is spirit coming in. They're coming through the portal. And so that's how you hear them. Sometimes doesn't it hurt when your ear rings? Doesn't it hurt? You're like, or sometimes doesn't it go too long? It's like, well, how many of you all are coming through? Damn. The other day, it was a lot coming through. Yes, I am understanding. Anything else you want to add to that? You want to let me know more? I'm willing to wait. The other day, it went on too long, and I didn't understand the signs because I've decided that I was going to have a human experience, and I think they were trying to tell me, don't have this, don't do this. And I was 10 toes down, prepared to have a human experience, and I got bit in the ass real good. And I was like, oh, that's why you all came through. God damn it. Ashe, amen. Oh, hi, beautiful baby. Oh, yesterday the light flickers. Also, my ear rings all the time for the past 2 months. Well, they're also, in addition to all of that you all are getting, the earth is changing, people. The earth is changing. We are elevating. So a lot of you are going to be seeing, hearing a lot more. I'm not encouraging this, but some of y'all are going to be jittery. Some of y'all are not going to be able to sleep. I just want you to know you're a part of a higher authority of a group of people that understand this energetic change. Now, dead ass, some people can't live. Dead ass. I'm at that point. I'm not going to lie to y'all anymore. Dead ass, some people can't live. This is also going to be a period of a lot of people not being able to stick around because the body can't do it, right? If you've wasted your energy and wasted your energy and wasted your energy, it's at the point where it's like the earth is elevating and you don't have the energetic protection by not doing things, that as the earth elevates, you can't make it with earth. So everybody, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I feel like everybody watch your goddamn evil. Watch your selfishness, watch your unkindness, watch how you speak to people. They're measuring little things now. They're not measuring whether or not you killed somebody. They're noticing little things. Go ahead and litter. They're little things. Go ahead and say something in bad inside your mind. They're looking at everything. Everything. And when I say they that know who they are. Oh my God. All right. I could do this all day. How come sometimes you don't actually hear spirit say something to you? And sometimes it seems you can't hear anything. Spirit is always around you. There's always someone that is with you. You always hear spirit. You always hear what God says to you. So you don't get fucking freaked out. God talks to you in your own voice. That's how it works. And so when you get that voice that says, man, that person's about to screw me, believe your voice, because that is God. That's your spirit. That's your mama's. That's your fun auntie. That's granny. And what I like to say as of recently is let my unknown ancestors come to the front, because they're the more powerful ones. The ones that have been over there for a while, didn't choose to come over yet, let them come to the front. They gonna kick somebody's ass for you. I promise you that. It's always ancestors. It's always angels. It's always guides. Don't judge the energy. It's always all of it. You're never alone. We're all just walking around with our peoples, just enjoying life, just being protected all day, every day. Put your foot and, kick a stone, you're going to get hurt. They're not going to stop you. No. But you know that there are times when you're like, oh, dodge that bullet. How? It's them. Girl, Miss Tracy, my goodness, as soon as I want to say something bad, I will want to say it anyway. I get choked up and then I'll be hoarse for the next few days. That spirit going, girl, stop it. Oh, I'm going to pay for reading real soon. Okay, sweetie, I got you. Yes, the frequencies can make you slow down and sit down and make you weak and tired and sluggish and kind of like mentally like, sit down, child. Go see Sinners. That's the best I can offer right now. Have y'all seen Sinners? Because none of my people should be on this feed and not had seen Sinners. Go see Sinners. It will change your life. I went with a friend this past Sunday. And it wasn't until the end that I started getting these text messages, because Sinners overwhelms you with dogmatic information. Like, all right. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday, beautiful baby. Oh, all right. I took in 2 people. Don't be mad at me, everyone. I tried. Melissa, Dory, is my sugar daddy coming? Are you sure you want a sugar daddy? Melissa, do you just want a sugar daddy? Do you want to rephrase that question? I'm being real hard on y'all today. Y'all not getting away with the superficial stuff that y'all always get away with. Are you sure you want a sugar daddy? Them answer, you might want to rephrase that. I know you're joking. That's why you might want to rephrase it, because the joke will come upon you. You'll get the joke. No, no. What do you want, Melissa? You are too powerful and too grown. What do you want? Them ancestors can and sometimes will make a dramatic entrance, like knocking something down in the kitchen that wasn't even supposed to fall. Oh, okay. You a renegade. You did renegade spirit. Oh my God. Oh, yes. When I see feathers, it reminds me that the angels are with me all the time. So this is the other thing that I do. I test I like to test spirit, right? I love spirit. So I talk to the birds and I say to the birds, leave me a feather. And I drop it. I don't ask anymore. I don't beg. I've already put my order out there. It's like ordering at McDonald's. Leave me a feather. I will go about my business, and 2 weeks later, there's feathers all over the front lawn. It's so funny. And that spirit saying, that's a request. We want you to know we're here. So imagine if you requested, Melissa, a damn good man in your life. Imagine if you weren't joking and you meant it. Spirit got that. And you know that, Melissa. Was going to ask the same thing. Is my sugar daddy? I don't want no sugar. That oh wait. I was going to ask the same thing. Is my sugar daddy that don't want no sugar coming? I'm not answering stupid questions. I'm not doing it. Will my new partner have a career? Okay. Oh, we're in lesson mode today. You're not going to take on a partner that doesn't have a good job. I'm not worried about career, but we want a partner in your age bracket. We want a partner that's been somewhere for 10 years or has been in the same field for 10 years. If you're 27, I don't have high expectations. If you beyond a certain age bracket, all men should have been in their placement, in their jobs, in their career for at least 10 years. You're right, Dory. Oh, yeah, you know I'm right, girl. So it's interesting that you're asking questions, because and it's good that you're asking the questions, because look at Bree. I was gonna ask her if my sugar daddy. Sometimes we think the best we can get is some damn sugar daddy. Sugar daddies are sloppy, they nasty, they use their money, they don't settle because their money goes in front of them. No, always ask for a good man. It's simple. Always ask for a good man that is a working man, that is a generous man, that is kind to you. Write the stuff down, guys. That sees you as funny, that adores you, that loves you. Now, I recently found someone and he had none of those qualities. Zero. And I waited to see if something better would show up. I even had conversations about not being safe with this person, not feeling sexually safe, not feeling physically safe with the person. His response to me was, I'll beat anybody's ass that bothers you. And I says, yeah, that I believe. But you're the one I feel unsafe with. And then I realized I was talking to myself. He can't hear me. He wasn't going to hear me. He didn't want to hear me because he didn't even like me. And I had to figure that out. So now I'm back to the drawing board, asking God to bring in the qualities that I need in a man. And that has to start with someone that likes me. Truly, truly likes me. The job that they have, just be there. Just do a job, dude. Have your own place, dude. That's all I care about. Other than that, I need people to be kind to me. I need them to find me funny. I need them to know that my psychic ability and my candle magic is not going to be used against them. I don't give a fuck about doing no magic or no nigga. I got other things to do. And strapping a nigga down with magic and bye. Bye. I got good magic I got to put out there. I'm not trying to trap you. Anyone. Oh, it's so annoying. And I don't have time for people that fear it. Even though he didn't fear it. He didn't fear it. He was a warlock of sorts. So he just didn't know the power that he had in himself. And that was sad because I can't train a man. If your mama didn't do it, I can't do it. So remember to say to yourselves as you're looking for the man that these consistent words. Does he like me? He must like me. Love, we'll get to love, but he's gotta like you. Does he care for you? Is he kind to you? He has to be a good man. He just has to be. Good point, Bree. There are so many men who like the physical aspect of a woman, but do not like women. Yes. Yes, and I think I wound up with one of those. I don't even think he knew that about himself. But I saw it. And so I can't train him to like women. I can't train him to like me. I'm out. I'm out. That's the job God never gave me, to train up no grown ass man. It's not gonna happen. Oh, thank you, Many Moons. Hi, soul sister. Miss Sheena, I'm going. Miss Sheena, Melinda, what you started? The sugar daddy. You know, I'm gonna fix you all. We should have a sugar daddy day. Melissa, do you want to come on and let's create a sugar daddy event? Do you want to do that? Since everybody wants a sugar daddy, I ain't gonna stop y'all. Maybe I want a sugar daddy. I don't know what I want either sometimes. Melissa, do you want to come on? I'm always inviting everyone on, but Melissa is probably one of my favorite people to bring on. 247 digital pages. Or let me tell you something. Since y'all want a sugar daddy, then it didn't come out right. Then get my love book. Get my motherfucking love book, and let's bring in the type of love that you want. And I'm not gonna judge it. If it's a sugar daddy, it's a sugar daddy. I'm not judging you. Hold on a second. But at least get the book so that you could use the right tools to bring that energy in. All right. So this is the book. Oh, let me take you out, Sheena. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna answer that question, Bree. This is call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. I hope today's example really inspired you to get some readings. Now, this is the book. Get it. You can get it on my website, but it's stan.store/ is it at Tracy Brown or at Tracy CEYBROWN live? I think that's it. Let me check. This has all the love herbs that you need and then some. Yes, stan.store/Tracy Brown Live. Get my book, get my book, get my book. It is a digital book. It's digital. All right. It's not an ebook yet. It's a digital book. But you will always have it on your phone. You will always have it on your iPad, on your computer. You will always be able to reference it. I'll make it into an ebook in about 6 months. But get the book so you have all the herbs that you need that influence love. Sugar daddy or no sugar daddy. Let's look at the comments real quick. Oh, I love the 369 method. As a matter of fact, those are perfect words. 369, 3 times in the morning. Oh, somebody brought the back. Yeah. Ooh, wait a minute. You're going to love the book. You're going to love the book. Miss Tracy, what are we to do when this has been our prayer for so long that going back to the drawing board is just tiresome and giving up, and also now an option? Yes, you're not allowed to give up. You're not allowed to give up. Correct it, right? Because the men aren't praying. We're looking for a good man. The men aren't looking for good women. So the two are passing each other by like this. You want a good man. If this ain't a good man, he goes over you. You're going to meet up with him, but he's coming in for a second. He's coming in for the and then he's got to go because another bitch is going to look at him and he's going to that bitch too. So when a man shows, I say men, everyone, because I'm a woman. I apologize. Men aren't looking for the same things we're looking for. They're not. And sex is so readily available to them, you know, they don't have to do much to get it anymore. We suck on them on a dime. By the way, I still never sucked on anybody. I won't do it. Do you know what I mean? We feed them. We feed them sex. That's how they eat. The music isn't incorporating love. What do you want? But we have feminine power. We're the portals. We make babies. Internally, love is always inside of us. It's always to nurture, always to give, always. I wanted to have a human experience, and I had the human experience. I have no regrets, but it's sad. I know what's going on out there. It ain't pretty. So I'm not the one. I can't make you promises. And it is tiring. And yet I will still say, pray. Pray on it. Because if you're not praying on a good man coming through, any man gets to come through. Because you're so tired and you're so lonely. That's what I keep hearing. I'm lonely, Tracy. I'm lonely. But you're going to just let the devil in? You're just going to let a nigga in? A nigga with no apartment? A nigga with no car? A nigga with no gratitude that you did show up? A nigga that's using you until the next bitch comes along, and it doesn't take much for the next bitch? She don't have to do nothing but bat eyelashes, and he still comes back to you? And then you gotta, like, it's just annoying. No matter what, pray for a good man. Not any man. Sugar daddy, I know y'all were joking. I'm gonna smack all these. But we could do a sugar daddy spell. That's what Melissa goes. That's why they are dogs. Melissa, dogs act better. I don't even want to put that on a dog. Melissa says, stop feeding them. Stop feeding them. There's a famine on romance. Yes. You're already experiencing a famine. There's a famine on romance. Noel, that's it. A lot of men don't like women. A lot of men don't like their mamas. Oh. Oh, you want me to hurt some feelings? Oh. No, you cannot sugar daddy the man you already have. Did God ask you to change a man? Mm-mm. You're going to get hurt with that even. Listen, I've been doing this for years. I've seen men be with the woman, educate themselves, sleep with her, give her children, get a damn good job, and then cheat and leave. I've been doing this for years. No, you cannot sugar daddy a man. The man has to come equipped with loving components inside of him. And if he's not showing that, you always gonna have a temporary man. I don't care if he fucks you, I don't care if he marries you, I don't care if he has children with you. What you gonna say one day is, I wasted 15 years of my life. That's what you're gonna say. But I get it. Nobody wants to be alone. I'm not faulting anyone for not wanting to see. I get it. I get it. But I see women changing to want a loving man. I don't see men saying it. So can men talk to men? Because women are talking to women, but can they talk to men in a way where it's like, get a good woman? I don't know. Please be selective who you let in. I'd rather be alone and in peace. And that's what I discovered. Once again, I wanted a human experience. I knew what I was doing. I was consciously available. But it was the worst experience of my life. But good thing about me, I know how to make a quick exit. Boom. Pull my energy away, out. Blocked. Amen, Jaden. Yes, that's Kenneth, by the way, Atia. That's Kenneth. All right, guys. Are we good? There will be other times when we can have this random this random many moons, I think that's a private question. This random reading, but I hope you liked it. I hope you could tell how in depth I will go. Period. Call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. Ooh, this turned out to be a class of some sort, right? This was fun, right? Have a good day. Have a good day, Tanya. I hope you love your oils. All right, guys, gotta go. Love you. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.